Okay, today we're going to take a look at R.A.D 4, which as far as I know was the end of the R.A.D line. And it's my least favorite of all the R.A.Ds because it is a voice command toy, and I do not personally like voice command toys because they aren't so much that you're training the robot to recognize your voice, they're training you. And I don't like being trained, I like to play with things. But drag him out here. Here is the instruction sheet. I have not had much luck playing with it. These instructions right here are the reason why. Looks like I'm going to run out of battery on my camera here too, which is just as well, because you don't want to hear me rant on and on how much I don't like voice control toys, even though I've covered almost every one that was ever made. So again, you've got a high and low speed on each foot that you can select for the gear ratio of the moving. This came out in 2001. The rechargeable 6-volt battery goes into the back. The main on-off switch is right here.
I am R.A.D Robot.
He said he's a R.A.D robot. You can load the rockets into his chest right there. And the controller is up in the head right now because that'll have him in voice command mode, which I guess you have to be in order to get into remote mode. I don't know, that's what the instructions say anyway. R.A.D. R.A.D.
I am at your command.
Move. R.A.D.
Ready to play.
Help. It's not doing anything. I'm telling it to help. It's supposed to give you phone numbers to call and stuff like that. Move is supposed to be able to open the top hatch so you can take the transmitter out and then control the robot with the transmitter. This is more like a demo thing. But it doesn't recognize my voice, is what I'm saying. And there's a big tree that you have to follow to get these things to work the way you want. R.A.D. R.A.D.
I am at your command.
Move. Move.
Ready to move.
Now if I had done it right and if it understood me right, according to this paperwork, to get into the drive, let's try drive. R.A.D.
I am at your command.
Drive. Drive.
Ready to play.
Drive. R.A.D. R.A.D.
I am at your command.
Drive.
Let roll.
Okay, it released the hatch. And once you take the hatch out, you can then get to the transmitter, which again is at 27 megahertz, which doesn't work well out here in the hut. You have a 9-volt battery in there and you can turn this on. So at this point, you should be able to even use it in spy mode. Hear that static? That's coming out of the remote. So there's a microphone in R.A.D that should be sending sound to me so I could hear wherever it's at. But these would be the fire the rocket
Hey, I'm
things.
over here. Remember me?
These would be the moving buttons and stuff like that. As you can see, I'm not having any luck getting to work. The 9-volt battery in here is good. I've tested it. So I haven't had a whole lot of luck running the thing off of the remote, and I've only
Steady
had
now.
minimal luck with the voice commands, in that it doesn't always understand what I'm saying. R.A.D.
I am at your command.
Help. Help. R.A.D.
I am at your command.
Help. Say like a kid maybe? Help.
Ready to move.
No, I don't want to move. Help. R.A.D. 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 Nothing seems to make any difference. I don't care for voice control toys. You get your mail-in 90-day thing, which is a few years short on that. Here's the black rocket you can load in the chest, and here's some helpful hints. Basically telling you, hey, just
I'm over here. Remember me?
just keep doing it over and over again until it works. Very helpful. I'm sure glad I bought this to collect and not to play with. I'd be really pissed as a kid if I was trying to play with this thing. So it was a picture window box. Here's all the different things you supposedly can do with it. I think this camera's going to shut off any second now. The battery thing looks drained. I don't know how much further we'll be able to go. Otherwise, I would spend more time trying to get them to recognize what I'm saying. But other than the 50 plus voice command and 500 plus word vocabulary, it's pretty much the same as the other R.A.Ds. So the part that they added to make it cooler is the part that just pisses me off and makes it worthless. But that's just me, I realize that. R.A.D, I'm going to try turning it off and back on again before the camera dies. Let's just try some more stuff.
I am R.A.D, robot.
R.A.D. R.A.D,
I am at your command.
help. 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 R.A.D,
I am at your command.
help.
If you need help, please go to www.toymax.com or call Toymax customer support at 800-222-9060.
Well, you see, we finally got into help by training me. So there's a goodbye command. R.A.D,
I am at your command.
goodbye.
Switching to spy mode.
You know, release the head. Then the move command. We already tried that. R.A.D,
I am at your command.
move.
Ready to move.
In these previous seconds, I guess he moved. So anyway, it's the kind of toy that kids would have hours of fun with playing till they finally got the robot to do something they wanted it to do. There you have it. The R.A.D 4 voice command